I look good. I don't know about you.
Last November, I booked a round trip ticket to Korea 4 days before I was going to leave. It was spontaneous, which is really unlike me, but I'm so glad I did it. I landed at 5:30 a.m. and met up with my friends who had already been in Korea for their last 2 days of their trip before I would go on to a solo trip. We spent our first day walking around Gangnam, just looking at the area, doing some shopping. We had some katsu, and just exploring the area. We headed to the Starfield Library, which is located in the COEX Mall, in order to check out the infamous bookshelf. We went up and down the escalators multiple times so that my friends could help me get my shots, so thanks y'all. Afterwards, we headed to a temple that was located across the street, checked it out for a little bit, headed back to our Airbnb before we headed out again. We spent all of our time traveling in Seoul through their metro system, and there was a lot of laughs, a lot of silliness, and it was really cheap to get around. Oh wait, none for me.
You don't want some?
I don't like beer.
What's it? That's the only way we know how to drink it.
We spent the rest of the night around Hongdae, just checking out the street shops, busking performances, and just the vibe in general, and hanging out with each other.
Act 2, take 3. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. Down.
We also had a lot of fun, and maybe too much fun. We got up bright and early the next day to go to Gwanjang Market to check out a food stall that had been featured in Netflix's special, Street Foods, and it was really yummy. We actually liked it so much that me and Jason came back the next morning to get more dumplings.
Autumn vibes over here.
After my friends did some souvenir shopping, we headed to the Seoul Tower in order to catch the sun setting over the city skyline. I actually really liked going to the Seoul Tower because it was just so much more than just going to the tower and seeing a viewpoint. there was a lot to do before you entered the exhibit, and then the exhibit itself was pretty cool, and then the view was also awesome. But you can also send postcards at the top of the tower, and I sent mine to Andrew and he received it a month later. We lived our Korea Blue dreams and bought a lock so that we could all sign it, date it, and then lock away our friendship forever.
A blue heart, a blue heart.
Yeah, but pink one. Oh.
It's official.
Let's hug it out.
Official.
Let's hug it out. Wait, I feel like we're supposed to keep this. Oh, we're supposed to.
We commemorated our friends' trip in Korea by spending the last night at a Korean spa together. All my friends left to go back home, but me and Jason went back to Gyeongdong Market to try out a new food called yoke, which is a raw beef bibimbap, and it was so good. It was honestly my favorite dish that I found in Korea.
One eternity later.
I slept from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. because that's how tired I was. Today is my first day in Korea by myself. Yesterday, all of my friends said bye and they went back to the States. And then I'll be here by myself for five full days. I stayed in a really small hotel room, like it's wall to wall. This is just the bed. Like, that's the front door. This is TV, bathroom. Ooh, they serve you breakfast in bed. This is Korean porridge, and they give you some vegetables, and then they also gave me apple juice. Yeah, so exciting. It's very cute. Very what I imagine when I come to Korea. I spent a lot of time in Hongdae by myself just because it was a great area for tourists and solo travelers. There was a lot to do there and a lot to see, and it's also where I met up with my friend Kaale, June. Which ones are you getting?
I'm gonna get one of each.
Oh. June showed me around Seoul. And then this is the pod hotel that I actually stayed in for the remainder of my trip. It was really cute and also really small, but I really liked it. Oh, wow! We rented hanboks and walked around the palace to take pictures. It was pretty funny. We didn't talk to each other while we were looking at our hanboks that we were going to get because we didn't want to match, and then we walked out of the fitting room wearing the same exact color. Me and June literally had so much fun together. We karaoke'd, we took a lot of pictures. He showed me his house, and the view of Seoul that he has from his rooftop is crazy. And we just spent a lot of time laughing, a lot of time shitting on each other, and a lot of time making memories. I was able to go to Korea because I was actually laid off and in between jobs. But honestly, I was still so worried, and I took a leap of faith traveling solo. It really taught me how to be patient with myself and comfort myself, because I admit I'm extroverted and I look to the energy of others. On the last day of my Korea trip, I received news that I had an uncle who passed away to a freak accident, and it felt like my trip came full circle with the emphasis of needing to just be present and enjoy things as they are and as they come, and doing your best. And you can't really control the things that happen to you, but you can control how you react. I had a great time making memories with my friends from back home and reconnecting with June, and I just seriously cannot wait until I can come back to Korea one day.